We'll call this video Coaching the Prism. Basically, this is for those of you that are looking at making a box. Technically, we call that a rectangular prism. And if you've tried a few designs by now, you should have realized that in order to make the box, these corners have to be squares. Otherwise, when you fold the flaps up, they're not gonna mesh. So kind of makes sense that if we want to maximize our volume, we're going to waste the least amount of cutaway paper. So these cuts right here are 1/2 inch cuts, and I'm going to make a rather trough-like looking prism. And I want to compare that to this design here, where I've got 1-inch cutouts at each of these corners. Hopefully you can imagine that the box or the prism is going to be taller, but we're losing a little bit as far as the base of it goes. And also we're making a lot more waste. We're not using the full 8.5 by 11 of the paper. Let's see what happens when we assemble these and calculate volume. From net design to three-dimensional containers, here are the two designs. Notice that the one with the greater cutout has a lower profile, and it's got a bigger base, such that the second one with the larger cutout, notice how it's got a higher profile, and it's got a smaller base, so it kind of fits inside. It kind of nests with the other one. So these are both candidates for the design challenge. Notice that in order for your edges to match up, our cutouts have to be squares. The one thing that was curious about this is look at the calculation of volume. In the very low profile design, we tried to minimize the amount of waste, the amount taken away from the original material, and calculating the volume ended up with length times width times height was 37.5 cubic inches. However, with bigger cutouts, we actually ended up with more volume. The bigger cutout ended up with 58.5 cubic inches. So the phrase less is more, I think this is where it came from, which begs the question, how much further can we keep cutting? How much more can we take away and get more volume? And that's at the heart of optimization. So hopefully this little coaching the prism might have given you some ideas on how to take this one to the next level. Good luck.